Okay, I don't usually cover other parts of the flat Earth. As you can see, the World Meteorological Organization seems to think it's flat, and of course here's their symbolism. There's their laurel, their control over the flat and enclosed Earth. And 8 pointed stars. Someone wants to tell me what that means. It's probably Masonic, isn't it? Probably satanic. Yeah. So anyway, back to 2019. Yes. Okay. So here, another unprecedented. I think I covered this in a video in the past, probably. Another unprecedented tropical cyclone and flooding hits Mozambique. That's right. It's this never used to happen before, but apparently they're getting multiple ones in the new cyclone season. Okay, and then of course I suppose they had one last year as well, but well, or right now actually. If we go to now, well, apparently they're getting multiple ones over and over now. So if we just look now, okay, last year 2020 December 16th, all right. I mean, it's all of this is geoterrid material. Okay, all of it is done by the evil demons. Okay, the Nephilim. Okay, and their host bodies. So you could say it's done by man. Okay, so let's see. What can I see straight away? Yeah, something there. That looks like some bunker fueling up there. Like doing donuts. No doubt they'll tell us there are donut clouds now. Okay, let's go day by day and see how it develops. Just real quick. Yeah, and there's another one. Look at that. Yeah, totally natural. Those are natural clouds. Yeah, if you're a sheep, you think they're natural clouds. You're not. The Earth is a corpse. It's dead, and they're geomancers, these bastards. And we're living in their sick stage play, their narrative. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's turning into the cyclone. Yeah, there it is. EMF monster. Getting bigger. Remote controlled. And remember, these were unprecedented. But of course, what will these lying scum tell you? It's climate change caused by you and your carbon emissions, which of course they've got to get rid of by getting rid of your carbon footprint, by getting rid of you, by decarbonizing you. And how are they going to decarbonize you? By killing you. That's how they're going to get rid of you. That's what they've got planned. We're living through the biggest hoax, just the latest one. Yeah. And there it is developing, and you can see there's all this nasty dust material. It's probably aluminium. It's all aluminium sprayed in front of it, so they can charge it up. They're charging it up. Their monster. And here it comes. It's going to make landfall. There's a Christmas Day surprise for them. Bam! There you go. It's causing devastation. Yeah, there you go. Wrecked. That's what they got for Christmas. They fucked over storm, and they're still pumping aluminium dust into it there. Or if you're American, aluminum. Alright, there you go. EMF monster. Alright, and remember, this was there we go. It's got more of it. It's just all of it. I just can't like point out any bit and say that's man-made. It's all man-made, all of it. And that's just the most obvious kind of features we're looking at there. The most obvious. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Let's keep going. Mozambique, boom. Yep, straight across to the other side. Bam. Okay. And yeah, I guess they have a cyclone season now, and yeah, unprecedented before. I mean, I lived here for 10 years, and it's unheard of. So I definitely know about this. And yep, so this is now at night time. Yeah, that's right. And look, all the cooling towers are turning on. Oh, and once it's dark, of course, and when it's our summer, all right. All these cooling towers here in West Africa, they'll all turn on when it's our summer. All right. And who knows what's coming out of it? It's not just water. Okay, who knows? Nasty crap. So they can manipulate the environment. Actually, whilst we're here in this region, that's another thing with the totalitarian regime coming into the UK and the EU, well, the whole world really, and the fusion doctrine. Okay, they're going to invade. Okay, the British are going to invade the Sahel region here. And why would they be doing that? Well, it couldn't be to build up more geoterror infrastructure, because you're on a corpse of a world, right? And they want to guilt trip you. They say you've ruined it. Yeah, guess what? The Earth is a corpse. It's been brought back to life like a Frankenstein monster artificially, and you're in a narrative of lying scum. Okay, that's it. And they don't like it when you point that out. That's one of the reasons they're doing this current big lie and the tyranny that comes along with it. They're going to get rid of us who've been given the eyes. Those of us who have been given the eyes. And those of you who don't have the eyes, the truth will just look like nonsense to you, because that's how it is. Okay, and then so this is right now tonight. Okay, as you can see, well, look, it seems like they've got their geoterror vessels. You know what they look like? Yeah, like golf balls on top of platforms. You've seen them, haven't you? You can look them up. Just type in golf ball radar, Doppler radar on top of sea-based platforms or something. You'll see what I mean. So they've got a lot of them. Yes, U.S. and British Navy, most likely. That's that for the end there. And so yes, let's see where that develops. Yeah, they got another one on the way, and you see they're building up in front of it. So that was in the day they were building it up here. Look. Okay, well, it seems to have moved quite some distance, unless they're building this part up instead, or maybe they've got 2, 3. So it's going to be like a 1-2 punch. This one here. Let's see, just go back. Yeah, 2. They're building up 2. Imagine that. Fancy that. A 1-2 knockout punch. I'll kill a whole bunch of people who are, already effed over. Now I'll really eff them over, and you know they can't swim, right? So they really are going to get effed over. Alright, so here, two at once. But no, if you're a retard, you go, oh, it's the power of Mother Nature. We've got to save Gaia from our carbon emissions. It's climate change. Wrong. What can I say about that? Sorry, let's see. Oh yeah, actually, talking about ice, their precious ice in the Antarctic and Arctic. Yeah, well, I've got an idea how we could save the ice in the Arctic and Antarctic. I know how. How about we get the military and those scumbag scientists out of the Arctic and Antarctic? Can we do that? Yeah, can we save the pristine natural environment of Antarctica with the penguins? Can we save it from the scientists and military? No, I don't think we can, because they don't give a fuck. And I think I did have a video where they're building a huge dockside. They're building docks and bases all over Antarctica. And guess what? Just the latest news. Yes, the Australian government is building an airport. An airport in remember the pristine, unspoiled environment of Antarctica. It looks like a frozen shithole to me. Intentionally done. It's intentionally frozen. All same as the Arctic. It's all contrived. Okay, and meanwhile, in Blighty, what do you have? You have the morons called Extinction Rebellion, who protest about, I don't know, maybe some motorways, but you do know what they protest about. That's just an extension to a runway. Yeah, they'll protest against that. Yeah, that's right. That's right, they don't want you flying anywhere. Yeah, that's right, you'll only be allowed to travel for work reasons. Yeah, because when you go travelling for work, you see, COVID, it's very selective. It won't. You've got no risk of it infecting you. You see, but if you are trying to travel for leisure purposes or whatever, oh my goodness, high risk. You're killing Granny. And just want to say, there's that doctor in the UK saying if you're not wearing a mask and stuff, someone you know his name. There's a current one recently saying you have blood on your hands. That one, right? Well, you should be reporting him for incitement, okay? Because he's trying to incite the muzzled sheeple to attack people who are not wearing masks. Because you've got blood on your hands. Oh, really? What a piece of shit. They're all pieces of shit. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, I mean, you should be reporting this to the counter-terrorism departments in whatever country you're in. But nope, nope, they won't be listening, because guess what? They are the terrorists, and they want you dead. So anyway, I want to finish up now. Don't really have anything to say other than this. Oh yeah, so when will it go from unprecedented to it just going, ending up as normal? It'll be like, oh yeah, it's the normal cyclone season. Yeah, we get like 10 of them, every year, just bombing their way through. Yeah, it's Mother Nature, the power of Mother Nature. Okay, this is stupid fucking sheeple. They are under a spell. Alright, let's end with this as well. These type of people here, yeah? Okay, the soy boy, right? When they hear of a priest from the past, they imagine it to be some, I don't know, religious priest telling them something unscientific, right? And back they hear stuff like this. Don't read, peasant. Listen to the priest instead. Yeah? And look at it. It's like an injustice. Boo-hoo! How could they do that? How can they say that? And then, of course, it comes to today, and the same soy boy, when he hears this kind of thing from Forbes, you must not do your own research when it comes to science. Science! It's a god! You have to bow down to the science and the scientists, they're all evil criminals. They're terrorists. And they're all in bed with the military who'll protect them. In fact, these scientists are joining the British military in the officer ranks. Are coming in as lieutenant colonels. Yeah, they're freaking terrorists who want you dead. by the way. Yeah, research is for the experts. Listen to them instead. And oh look, because their god is scientism. They think, wow, it's wonderful. They're ecstatic about it. That's right, you don't question the god of science. These are the experts, the scientists. Okay, but the joke is, really, back then, what they called priests back then, they're synonymous with what we know of as experts and are told of are experts and scientists now. They're not. They're scum. Okay, and in fact, I'll end on this point. What people think of as Christianity, they think of some like pedo priest there in a church, right? And that's got nothing to, it's ridiculous. You go, I don't know if all of them are like that, but most of them, okay? I can't say all, can I? I haven't been to all of them. You go there and they'll probably tell you, yeah, the Earth's a globe, yeah. In fact, I've known a vicar, in fact, who said they don't believe in God or Jesus Christ, and they think Christianity is just a good thing for the community, right? These are not. They have nothing to do. This established Christian churches have nothing to do with Jesus Christ or God. They don't even know him. So how are they going to help you? Everyone is supposed to be their own priest. And especially the Roman Catholic Church, okay, it's Satanism dressed up. It's got dressing, window dressing, Christian window dressing, but they're actually Satanists, okay? So these kind of soy boys here, yeah, are all about science. It's their religion. They're completely confused. Okay, and there's no helping them. Okay, so that's it. That's it. You're not allowed to have your own discernment. You're not allowed to do your own research. In fact, I might as well say, by the way, anyone who goes against the narrative, you know what I'm talking about, the big lie going now. You will be fact checked. Yes, you'll be fact checked by lying scumbags, right? Who just silence anyone who questions the official narrative, as these evil scum are presenting to us. They're the evil lying terrorists. What was I going to say? Yes, anyone considered a conspiracy theorist is actually now determined to be a terror threat, by the way. So apparently I'm a terror threat then, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And anyone who questions their current narrative, or just the latest big lie. I mean, you could just go back. I mean, they're all lies, you know, all the ones they tell you, official narratives of. Yeah, was it as well? Yeah, I might as well talk a bit more. Yes, so they're going to invade the Sahel region. That's part of the fusion doctrine. Okay, going to build more geoterra plants. They mine everywhere, like maggots on a corpse. Okay, and then they send up all that crap back into the sky and blast it with EMF. So yeah, they've got loads of EMF installations on Antarctica. That's what these signals are coming from. And on all the islands, on these little islands, you can. I wonder. No, I'm not going to search for any today, but yeah. Yeah, what was I gonna finish off with just back then? Yeah, I was on about being classified as a terrorist. Yeah, yes, talking about terrorists. Okay, that's remember Muammar Gaddafi? Yeah, he was killed for nothing. Yeah, so that they get the Western demons, okay, who rule over us. They've given up on the pretense of a war like they did with Saddam. Remember that? He had weapons of mass destruction. No, he didn't. Okay, if he did, all right, the Americans would have had the invoice, wouldn't they? It's ridiculous. Okay. So they killed Gaddafi, right? And why? Because he wanted to green the desert. He had they were calling it like the 8th wonder of the world. You know, his all irrigation system. It's going to irrigate Libya and turn it. Apparently, what it used to be, which was a bread basket. Apparently, in the Roman era, whenever that was. You know, I'm not gonna believe what they tell us. I mean, they tell us that's just Egypt. Wrong. The whole world is Egypt. All right. They killed Muammar, right? And the Western mass media said it was like a rebellion. Well, no, they didn't call it a rebellion. What do they call it? It's like they called them freedom fighters or something. And no, they weren't. They were ISIS soldiers, and ISIS soldiers are made up of Western-born Muslims, like the Muslim Brotherhood, right? Who are not happy because they'll never be accepted as being British. So they turned this Muslim Brotherhood into soldiers and told them, yeah, if you just go fighting in the Middle East, yeah, we'll give you your own land and you can you'll be in charge there of your own, like I don't know, caliphate or whatever, yeah. So they used these Muslim Brotherhood and whatever other mercenaries joined in, right? They sent them to Libya. Okay, that's what it was all Western backed. They murdered Muammar. Okay, and I've heard things like, yeah, it's because he was trying to make a gold-backed African country, right? Yeah, maybe, but that's not the reason that they killed him. The reason they killed him is because, yeah, there's Tripoli. There you go. It's because he was going to green the desert. They can't have that. There's a hot air farm here. Okay, and why did they kill Saddam? That's another thing. Maybe he was going to do the same kind of thing, but with a different technology. He was building really large cannons, like artillery cannons, not for firing at people as they would have you think, just like they used to be on the Rock of Gibraltar, right? There used to be cannons all over it, right? And these huge cannons. You've heard about them. There's like really big cannons and stuff. It was in the forts, right? What were they doing? They were doing some kind. I reckon it's to do with weather modding. Maybe he was gonna seed his skies, and green his desert. Yeah, and you can't have that because it's a hot air farm after all. Okay, and part of the climate change is, yeah, it's because of Saudi actually using this technology. Yeah. You've heard of Saudi trying to make it rain and green their desert, right? Because they're using it and it's causing havoc with the climate which is controlled and has been forever. Okay, so that's why they have to spray us so intensely, as well as changing from coal to nasty salt compounds, right? Okay, so that's what it is. It's going to mess up their climate if they allowed Gaddafi there to green his desert. Okay, it would probably spell, well, a lot less rain, I'd say, because like I said, they have to move in the hot air over the top. Like say like now it's winter, yeah. They will send the hot pockets of hot air. It won't be at surface level. They'll send it high up, right? And they'll drive it over the blanket of crap. Let's get a really crappy day. Let's get a really bad one. Yeah. If it would load. It's not loading properly, I don't know. Ah, well, there it is. Okay, over the blanket, right? So you'll be freezing at the bottom there, right? There'll be an, you know, because above all this crap's, okay, just imagine that's like whole Europe. Above that, you have, of course, you're on the ground there, shivering your ass off, shit weather. They'll send a water stream, humidity stream, okay, from here, they'll send it up, all artificially. They'll send it into the mix, the condensation plate of this chemical crap, and you're at the bottom there, you're the cold plate, yeah, you get to be the cold plate side. Alright, and they'll send warm air over the top as well as the sun, because the sun's always there. Yeah, you're just under the grey crap. Yeah, like a friggin' living like a demon under their grey pollution screen. And the hot sun will be bearing down. Yeah, it'll still be, I mean, it'll be quite low in the sky, but still, they'll be moving that air over the top, and that'll be the hot plate. And then what do you have? You have humidity sent through the condensation plate, and there you go, rain, boom. Okay. That's why they'll never allow this region here. Okay, you can mark my words on this one. They will never green this Sahara Desert. It'll never happen. And if anyone does try to green it, they're gonna kill them. All right? Because this is their hot air farm. Okay? It's as simple as that. Okay, and here they're going to build all the GeoTerra cooling towers, wet surface air coolers, oil. It's going to come to war. They're talking about war with Iran. Bullshit though, because Iran is just as controlled. They were all going along with the big lie. The war's coming here. They're just going to get forced. Why? I mean, they've even been setting up, haven't they? It was just setting up to be a basket case here, haven't they? This area. It's a basket case. They're just going to roll in. No one there to oppose them. Yeah, this whole area is a basket case. The whole thing. They'll be able to. The Anglosphere forces will be easily able to just roll in here and take over. Yeah. And fill it with cooling towers that turn on at night, every night for our summer. Turn every freaking day. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? In summer. What, yeah, just before dawn. Why was it almost approaching 0 degrees in August? No, you don't want to question that. It's because what are you going to say? It's winter. It's because it's winter. It's August is a winter month. It's winter all year round because you're on the bowl. Alright, so I think that's about all I can say there. It's fucking mental midgets. Yeah, that's right. Don't you dare try to use your own discernment, and don't try and think for yourself. Nope. You're a terrorist, and you're a terrorist if you question the experts. Yeah, or or give them veiled threats, which, and if you threaten these scientists, scumbag, and experts, you are a terrorist now. Conspiracy theorists are now classified as terrorists when these scumbags are committing environmental terrorism and psychological warfare against everyone on Earth every single day. We're the terrorists, apparently. And I'll just leave it there. I'll leave it with that thought.